Yep, going on
All right,
green.
let's try this one again. Hello, YouTube,
Take
Facebook
500.
Live, and Twitch. Welcome back for I believe this is the third time we are trying to get this going, but this is our final attempt. Again, this going. We are going with or without people at this point.
No matter what, we're rolling.
This is very tough situation to start off the playoffs with, but nonetheless, we're all in it together. We're gonna get through this. Here we go, getting ready to go. We're going on green.
Gonna kick me out right at the start.
And looks like Spooby is the lobby host, so he will have the provisional pole position. Green flag in the air. We have a 17 lap on our hands for stage number 1. Let's get to it, boys. You had a good look at the playoff grid. And as you were saying in our previous attempt at this broadcast, Aiden will be a great playoff spoiler, as he's been very dominant, at least on Tuesday nights, and very fast, able to impact these playoff drivers. Right now, the highest running playoff driver right now is actually Randall, who's battling Malenko. He has Malenko to his inside, battling 4v3rd position as Aiden goes to the race lead from the inside of Spooby. Malenko now takes the lead of... No, Spooby is the leader of the playoff drivers. Malenko looking to change that to the inside of the 15.
Say, what am I, a ghost?
Now you are, as the 15 has the 15 has been cleared by several trucks.
You hurt my feelings.
Look at Dan, 6-time winner on the season, and he's looking to make that number even bigger. Aiden
Corey is also a 6-time winner.
He is, but he's not up here. He's in the middle of the pack, actually. But anyway, Aiden's gap to the pack was pretty large for what it was on lap number 3. But Malenko looking to close that gap using some of that slipstream. Dan's not going to work too hard against Malenko this early in the race, as they all want to try to catch that 27 truck unless Dan feels he's faster. And here comes Randall as well. So 3 playoff drivers looking to catch this 27 truck and shake some things up here early. Remember, stage wins give you 1 playoff point, which can become very valuable as we move later and later into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. That can be the difference between making it or not, is the 1 point too.
Right. So there's 13 drivers. The bottom 3 will not make it into round number 2. As you alluded to earlier, Randall is one of those drivers in the bottom 3 heading into the playoffs, so trying to change that outlook right now. And a pretty good run for Randall as it is. You know, a nice top 3 position, and can have a shot here at second place. A huge run up the inside. Dan also in tow. So Aiden continues to gap
up in a second.
gap these guys as Randall up into the second position, as I have already said. Now trying to fend off the 54 of Dan, who he's brought up there. And Randall actually starting to gap Dan a little bit. So somebody else entering the mix. How about that 13 of Bud Racer joining us up front? He wants to get down and dirty up here. Bud at the very bottom of the drivers that are into the next round. Sat 10th in the playoff standings. Up here in 4th position. How about Corey working his way to Malenko? That's the battle for 5th. Corey and Malenko go.
6.
I'm sorry, 6. No, it's the battle for 5th as Corey's catching Spooby, not Malenko.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm not any more used to being up here than you are to seeing me up here.
Wasn't a shot at you. Thought Malenko was in the 15, I guess. As much shots I do
You
take
were
at
also
you.
in the 15 last week too.
I was. Didn't do a good job in the truck race, but decent in the Xfinity race for that 74 car, and I never got to see how it would have been in the Cup race. Anyway, the 27 of Aiden has had a huge moment, dropping faster and faster down the running order.
He saw it too.
That has given the lead to the 34 of Randall. And how about the 54 of Dan? Right now sitting at 6 wins on the season. Why not take the lead, threaten the 7th? Dan now clear to the race lead, seeing what he can do. The top 5 trucks nose to tail. So let's take a look at the top 5 right now. We have Dan leading, Randall sat 2nd, Bud 3rd, Spooby in 4th, Corey in 5th.
Did you just say Spooby in 4th?
Did I also just say Randall in 2nd and Bud in 3rd? What a wacky top 5 we've got. But these drivers, it's playoff time and it's time to play. These drivers, they are stepping it up when it matters most. Here comes Spooby with a run on Bud for 3rd. Piling on the pressure. Spooby drafting up to the tailgate. What is he going to do? He's just going to follow suit. Corey peeking down low as well as he watches this battle. So the benefit to Corey and Dan sitting at 6 wins on the regular season thus far, well, on the regular season, they enter the playoffs with a huge playoff point gap as we have 5 laps to go in stage number 1. They enter this playoff run with a large cushion and elimination. Though is still a threat, not as much of a threat for those two, as they have a good cushion to lean back on if they have a bad race or two. Well, 2 is something else, but you know, they can afford a couple mistakes. Not many if they want to take a serious shot at the championship, but Corey mixing it up with Spooby and Bud. 4 laps to go here in stage number 1.
I didn't hear what you said, Corey. Oh, I thought you did. I'm gonna run out of gas on the last.
Spooby cleared to 3rd. Bud 4th, Corey 5th, and now Devin joining this battle here. And he's in 6th place. Corey pushing that 13 truck. How about 3 wide? Maybe no. Off of turn number 4. Corey peeking down low, trying to get 4th. 3 laps to go in stage number 1.
Might blow a tire too. Ooh, mystery.
Spooby, Bud, now Corey takes it 3 wide for 3rd. The 34 of Randall pitting. This is the battle for 2nd. Bud clear to 2nd. Corey to 3rd. Here comes Devin looking for 4th. 3 wide for 3rd once again.
Pits are closed.
Pit road is closed with 2 laps to go. Can these guys make it? Dan driving off in the distance.
Ain't nobody's gonna make it. It's a matter of who's gonna coast the best.
Corey trying to get up to the 3rd position. One lap to go here in stage number 1. Who's gonna make it? The 54 is wiggling. He's wiggling big time. Is he out?
I think so. He seems to be slowing down a lot.
He's slowing down. He's staying to the bottom. Now here's the battle for the lead. It's Bud and Corey. Who's going to win stage 1? Devin's up here as well. Corey down low.
Yeah, I'm out.
Bud up high. Side by side. 2 to start finish line. And it's going to be Bud winning number 1 here at Chicago.
Point.
How about
I thought he was
Bud
gonna smoke the 52.
with a playoff point? That 52, a freak had it coming for him.
Bud came to play.
And how about
Wow.
this? Entering the final driver in an advancing position for round number 2. He gets himself a stage victory here for stage number 1. Corey comes home second in stage 1, followed by Devin, Addy, and Spooby. Talk about coming here to play here in the playoffs. Don't write Bud off just because he doesn't have 6 wins on the season.
Anything's possible. Matt Crafton won the championship with no wins.
But Matt Crafton's also a very talented Truck Series driver, winning 2 championships before that.
Wait, did he really?
Yes, Matt Crafton is a
never knew
3-time
that.
champion. He is a very, dominant's another word, but he's a very good Truck Series driver.
Is there a truck driver out there that has just won no races and actually won the championship?
Matt Crafton.
Matt Crafton. Yeah. we
Green
said
flag
that.
in the
It
air
was
for
last year.
stage number 2. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. Of a 14-lapper here in stage number 2. Bud trying to clear Corey for the race lead. I don't know if Corey's ever had to race Bud this hard.
Fucking squirrel.
Corey around the outside. Bud trying to hold it down low, though. Corey, can he get the run off the corner? Contact further back. Addy and Devin, the 16 of Grizzly. Big wreck on the front straightaway. Several trucks around. Grizzly and Addy, that's definitely going to bring out a magic C word. Or is it?
Is there one or no?
Wow.
Caution's out.
Caution
run it back.
on the speedway. Corey right now with the lead, but can Bud get it back? He's going to drive it down into turn 3. Can he get his fender under his quarter panel? Spooby's here in third. Side by side to the start-finish line once again, but Bud's in the grass. It is Corey
Yeah,
over
yeah.
Bud and Spooby.
Thought you
Barely.
had me.
But
I think
Spooby
you
got
had
second.
me. I'm
no,
fairly certain
Spooby
you
got
had
third.
me.
Spooby got third.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought he got third. I wasn't 100% sure about how you said that.
Alright, so who's that one on? Ooh.
Corey or Devin. Or Corey and Devin.
Alright, so 44 and who?
0-2.
44, 02. Okay. Pits are open this time.
So, with our exclusive coverage, due to our quarantine, we've been able to give you some of the official audio here in the race, so you get to hear our very own league owner get to communicate as an official.
And run out of gas and blow tires.
Well, we're not talking about that. We're just talking about the premium coverage we're offering for free. As you there, so as a broadcast, we don't have to announce the cars anymore. We have our own official radio, or admin radio, being transmitted live on the
I
broadcast.
think that's helpful.
Very helpful. Also, because I just didn't want to mute him, but his voice was going to be shared.
Why would anybody want to mute me?
I wonder why.
Here? Yeah, but
So here we go with pit stops complete. How about Malenko taking a gamble to get to the race lead, taking 2 tires. And that's about all you need. How about behind him, the 45 of Miz? Drivers doing anything they can to remain competitive in these playoffs, even though it's just race number 1. Malenko seeking out track position. How about Corey?
Followed by the 45 is the 33 of Corey. Followed by Corey is the 15 of Scooby. And Bud.
The 13 of Bud,
We're
the
able to
27
get
of
lined up
Aiden,
really good
the
this time.
52
If
of
not,
Freak, the
then we'll do
34
one
of
go.
Randall, the 88 of Pratt
Looks
Man.
like we'll be alright.
Looks like that'll be also the 44 of Devin. He's actually dropping back now. The 54 of
Alright,
Dan is back there.
everybody
The 02 of Addy on his way up. The
Good.
16 of Grizzly. Several crashed trucks
Alright,
joining
good to
us.
go this time.
So there you go.
We tend to go on the restart.
With the admin radio transmitting on the broadcast, you get to get all the goodies on information. So getting ready to get back to racing. 10 laps to go here. Malenko, Miz make up row number 1. Double M as they head into the get-go restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Malenko is cleared to the race lead.
I wonder what kind of a gamble he took.
He took 2 tires, as what I just said about a minute ago, but Corey looking to the inside with those 4 fresh Goodyears. And cleared to the race lead.
Four freshies work over anything.
For Mr. Feelgoods, here comes the 45 of Miz. He's feeling pretty good to be up here in second. So Corey gets the top 4 strung out. They're battling for 5th behind them. Malenko and Bud getting at it. Malenko just, I think, got forced up the track by the 13 of Bud. Bud is here to play. He's not taking it from anybody. But Bud sliding up. Here comes that 27 of Aiden. How about 3 wide for 3rd? Coming to the start-finish line. How about the 45 of Miz trying to close that gap to the 33 of Corey. Bud clear of the pack for 3rd with 7 laps to go here in stage number 2. Wide, deep in the pack. Side by side from 4th on back. Addy Spooby, Prattman Malenko, Randall Dan, everybody's here. Addy trying to force it 3 wide on Bud and Aiden. How about 4 wide almost again? As Addy sends Prattman towards the outside wall. 5 laps to go here in stage number 2. Wow, wicked pack of trucks we've got. But Corey and Miz are gone. Aiden trying to clear up to 3rd. And the 0-2 of Addy. He was just at the back of this pack. Now he's in 4th, looking for 3rd from Aiden. Looking to the outside. A great run from the outside. 4 laps to go here at Chicagoland in stage number 2. Prattman up to 5th after nearly getting squeezed into that outside wall by Addy. Looking to the inside goes Prattman for 4th. Bud is still aggressive up here. Way down is Addy. Aiden trying to ride that outside to get some momentum on his side. But Addy's clear to 3rd. Aiden with the slipstream and the run. Side by side. Prattman says, the hell with it. Let's go 3 wide. Spooby hits the apron. Slides up the track. Allows Malenko to go right on by.
Keeps it off the wall, baby.
Malenko getting a huge push from the 13 of Bud. Oh, Bud making contact. Came down on somebody. Wasn't entirely clear. That was 2 laps to go in stage number 2. So pit road is closed. So Corey's running away with this one. Miz running away with 2nd. But Addy New and improved into P number 3. 1 lap to go here in stage 2. And look at that mangled 02 truck. Down the back straightaway, starting to gap Prattman a little bit. Aiden clear as well. The battle's going to be for 4th. As off of turn number 4, Corey's going to win stage number 2 over Miz, Addy, and Prattman over Taco. Barely as Taco goes wrecking across the line. I'm sorry, Aiden goes wrecking across the line, not Taco. My goodness. So that will be Corey, Miz, Addy, Prattman, and Aiden, your top 5 there in stage number 2. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs.
Yeah, I feel like I have no commentating skills. Sometimes.
I'm just really into it tonight, man. I have been all over the mic.
No, it's not that. It's just the way you commentate. It feels like I have no commentating skills.
Takes practice.
Not like kicking a guy in his gut.
Green flag here
for stage 3.
For stage number 3. Corey and Miz getting at it with a 38 lapper here for stage number 3. You just gotta get that energy
now, what do you
going.
think can happen? So, let's see. Let's retrack here real quick, just for a quick moment. See, Bud won stage 1.
See,
Corey won stage 2.
Here's the thing about stage 1. Let's look back at that one. That one was a 17 lapper, or was that a 19 lapper?
17.
That was a 17 lap stage. 17 plus 17 is 34. These drivers are going to have to push really hard on saving if they're going to try to make it on one stop. Because that is 4 laps of gas they have to save with a 38 lap as they go 3 by 3 from 2nd to 7th.
Ow.
So yeah, these drivers are going to have to try really hard to save some fuel. But if you look at this back, nobody's saving any fuel. So Addy cleared the 2nd. Looks like that be Aiden cleared the 3rd. And Malenko trying to get clear to 4th. He does so. Prattman and Bud going at it with Spooby as well. A lot of contact on the back straightaway. Freak making contact. Everybody keeps it straight. 4 wide down the back into turn number 3. Everybody trying to keep it straight. We do. Up front, Addy has a good run on Corey. Here we go for the race lead once again. Can Addy in that mangled 02 truck drive it off deep into turn number 1 and get that good old-fashioned slide job complete on Corey.
I have already taken over a quarter of a second off my best ever lap.
So Addy cleared to the race lead. He's here to make some indents into this playoff run. Corey, Aiden not in the playoffs, sat 3rd. Addy, don't forget about Addy. He has 2 wins in this regular season thus far. Tied for the 3rd most wins on the season. They go 3 wide, Wayfarer back for 5th. Malenko going 3 wide with Bud. And Spooby. Spooby clears Bud for 6th. Bud has a run right back. Addy is in the lead.
Addy's in the lead, but Addy is 4th in points with 125. With 119 points.
Well, that's what I just said.
19 points.
That's what I've been saying.
So,
don't look at him out of it yet. He has won 2 races in the regular season, and who says he can't win a 3rd one? He can make some indents in this playoff run.
Well, my thing is if Addy wins tonight, Addy will be tied with points with Corey.
Well, you see, you can't say that because you also have to add 39 points to Corey's name. Plus, he got a stage win, and Addy didn't.
Oh yeah, so he went. So they wouldn't be tied.
But the gap would be smaller. You are correct there.
Oh no, I mean, I was just doing that without counting Corey's points before.
Right. Well,
You know what I mean?
Corey's
That's
not.
just counting it. That's just counting Addy's points, not Corey's right away. They would be tied. But then once
Right.
you add Corey's points, the gap would be smaller. Yes.
Right. I don't think.
It's very difficult on how I said it. I know.
I get that. I don't think people needing to know one driver's points added is going to help them out in the big picture. But anyway, those two drivers are duking it out first and second on the track. Addy's starting to gap
right
Corey a
behind him.
little bit.
Eden's right behind them.
Oh, and around goes the
God
15 truck,
damn
and he
it.
got himself a good old speeding penalty heading to pit road. Wasn't trying to head the pit road, but that is where he ended up. How about this battle for fourth?
Oh, I get the black flag.
Malenko and Bud still going at it. That really sucks for Swoopy. He was having a great run to the beginning of his playoff run. And that's one way to have it done all the way. Now, obviously, we can get some magic C words involved and it change everything. But at this rate, it's not looking good. Oh, contact Malenko and Bud. Bud onto the apron. Bud's like way up high. He puts Malenko in the wall. So Bud now up into the fourth position, trying to find his way up to that battle back up front. I'm sorry, Bud into the fifth position. Prattman sat fourth. Addy and Corey going back at it for the race lead. Addy up higher than Corey. Here comes Spooby off his unintentional pit road trip. About to go 2 laps down.
Well, I mean, if the magic C word comes out right now.
Right now, he'd be in a great position. But, I mean...
Not really.
Not really, but he would.
But he'd be in a lot better position than what he is now.
Yep. But Spoob's got fresher tires than they do, so
Well, he
It
does.
don't matter for shit.
he might be able to keep 1 lap down. But
Addy and Corey are
Yeah.
are very fast, man.
but that's an iffy, though. I mean, I'm just saying that. You know what I mean?
Right. 26 laps to go here. Now back to the point. Drivers were running out of gas left and right in stage number 1. That was a 17 lapper. So 38 minus 17, give or take, that is going to be with 21 laps to go. These guys are going to have to pit for their first time if they have not been saving fuel. But pitting with 21 laps to go with a 17 lap fuel tank isn't going to go over well. So once again, we are at a 1.5 mile racetrack, and fuel mileage is back into the picture. Who can save the most fuel? Well, who can save 2 laps of fuel per stint? That is what we're asking. We're asking you to go 19 laps on a 17 lap fuel tank, because 19 and 19, 38 laps will be quite the sight to see anybody try to make 19 laps. The top 3 just kind of riding it out nose to tail. I wouldn't be surprised if they were all trying to save. How about this battle for 5th? Devin gets up to the 5th position over Bud. Grizzly Bear as well. Drivers on pit road like Miz and Malenko and and Randall, they are definitely going to make this a two-stopper.
And here comes the race leaders. Top 3.
Yep, they're all coming. Addy had a little trouble getting the pit road, but he did get down there. Addy, Corey making contact, and Addy's missed pit road. Back onto the racetrack goes the 0-2. Oh, and that's going to end his chances of winning this race without a magic C word.
No, this 0-2 got in the pit road.
Yeah, but he lost the lead and 3 more spots.
That's true. If he can make it a fast pit stop, he won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. They're going to be too far ahead of him. Unless he can try to save gas now, and these guys can't make it. The race off pit road, it's going to be Corey barely over Aiden. So here's an interesting little battle here as Malika and Bud have been battling all day. Malika will be going around Bud on the outside now, but Bud will have 1 lap fresher tires. And more importantly, 1 lap more fuel. How about the 54 of Dan? He's coming to pit road right now. Dan was your race leader, and I guess he still is technically. So Dan may have done something right here. There's 19 laps to go, and he's making his pit stop. Now all he's got to do is save that exact amount of laps in this final stint. And Dan might have just won himself this race. It's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, he's going to lose the lead here by quite a sizable margin, I think. Corey's our race leader once again.
Anything can win. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I think Dan is on a winning strategy here if he can keep it on the lead lap and keep in contention.
Spoop can come back and win it. Spoopy can come back and win tonight's race.
Not without a caution. Man. He needs a caution like right.
Without a caution.
He needs a caution right now because I think he's on the lead lap right now.
No faith in the Spoop, do ya?
No, it just knowing how racing works, he cannot win this race without a caution.
Why? How far back is he?
Well, he's on the lead lap, but he cannot make it to the end because of when he pitted.
Oh. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, because now
race.
he made it a 2-stopper.
Yeah, not by choice.
But not by choice, though. Okay, so now I see why you say he would need the magic C word. Okay.
But he needs it right now while he's still on the lead lap.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, it could happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But the question is who's gonna win it?
Well,
Is it
no,
gonna
that's
be
what I'm
Corey?
saying. Corey
Is it gonna be Aiden?
Corey and Aiden, they have speed, but I don't like when they pitted. Can they save 4 laps of gas while racing each other? Now I know Corey knows what he's doing. He obviously has 6 wins on the season. Dan also knows what he's doing. Dan also has 6 wins on the season.
Aiden has 3.
Right, Aiden can be playoff spoiler here. He can just say none of you guys are getting wins.
And he can knock down that 4th win. Hey, let's see if he can finish on top of Corey and them in wins. I think it's possible, but anything's possible though. I mean, you can go. There could be multiple ways this race can go. Right at this moment, there's multiple ways it can go. It's just like you never want to call a race early.
I guess I'm pitting.
You
You
never
can never call a race early.
You never want to call the winner until they are off of turn 4.
Well, usually I call the winner the moment it starts because I'm like, all right, Corey's gonna win it. But then I'm like, oh no, it's Dan, and I'm like, oh wow.
Well, you shouldn't do that because that's very
I'm
unprofessional.
just saying it in my head. I'm saying it in my head.
So the 15 of
I'm like,
Scooby has
okay,
had to come to
in
pit
my head,
road.
Dan.
So now I cannot see a viable way for Scooby to win this race.
Unless he gets the caution.
No.
Well, now it's very hard. Even with a caution.
That's true.
So 14 laps to go.
And the 27
Of Aiden.
of Aiden coming to pit road.
Well, he knows he can't make it to the end. So you have to pit now, you know? Corey's on pit road already. A lot of drivers actually making these pit stops with Spooby. But more importantly right now, the race leader is the 88 of Prattman. Prattman does have 1 win on the season. But he's coming to pit road right now.
No, yep. And it's going to relinquish the lead to the 44 of Devin.
That is a factual statement, but Prattman missed pit road. He's sitting crossways on the racetrack. Oh, he missed pit road big time. He's still having to back up to try to make the cone. And he just got into the commitment cone. My goodness, he missed it big time. So there goes any chance of Prattman winning this race without a caution.
Yep.
Devin is your race leader. He has Corey 1 lap down.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have to hold the gas and the brakes so you don't spin out going in.
Devin's in the playoffs too as well.
Yes, he is. He's definitely made a start. He's one of the higher drivers in the points without a win.
No, Miz is.
I said he's one of the higher.
Oh, I thought you said he was the highest without wins. I was like, no, he's not.
Nope, you have to listen better.
My ears are not in sync right now, right?
That is evident. Here comes Spooby working his way to the inside of the 44 to make him 1 lap down. And
Here comes
Corey unlapping
trying to unlap
himself to the lead lap.
Yeah, unlapping. And he's now lapping Prattman again, and Devin's going to
Devin heading to pit road.
Who does that relinquish the lead to?
Actually, Miz and Devin are tied for the highest driver in points without a win. So technically, that is a factual statement. So Devin right now, race leader. Bud is also coming to pit road. Grizzly is your race leader now in the 16 truck.
Ooh, okay.
Can he make it to the end? 9 laps to go.
Maybe.
Coming around to, I believe, 8 to go. Has Grizzly saved enough fuel? And don't look too soon. The 54 of Dan is there. So Grizzly continue to making laps here. I mean, 6 laps to go, I believe.
And the 16 truck coming to pit road.
Yep, Grizzly coming to pit road. I believe that is going to... Oh, that is Aiden going by. Devin unlapping himself. I think that No, Devin is actually sat third now.
So is Aiden our lead?
Nope. Aiden was a lap down.
Oh.
Grizzly's still our leader right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, bud.
Okay.
I believe
Changer.
this is going to give it back to Corey.
33.
Corey is our race leader for sure. And Spooby is 1 lap down. It's coming around to 5 laps to go. Is this 33 of Corey? Huge margin. The truck behind him is that 15 of Spooby. Not for position. Next car running. Not even in the same frame as Corey.
It's okay, I can still say I finished right behind Corey.
Well, you still got 5 laps.
And we survived battling for 4th.
So 5
Yeah,
laps to
I
go
was nervous.
for Corey. Coming around to 4 to go. Can Corey... Well, Corey did pit, so Corey will make it. Unless he didn't take the right amount of fuel.
Me getting lapped is why I'll make it.
Another great thing, I think the 54 of Dan right now is in 3rd.
Yeah, the 27 is in 2nd.
Right, maybe the 44 of Devin sat 3rd. And Dan 4th. But, Dan had a good strategy, but I don't think he had the speed for it.
You don't get playoff points for stage 3, do you?
You get playoff points for every stage.
Really?
Yeah, if you win it.
Yeah, if you win the stage.
Oh. No, I mean like stage 3.
You get 5 for winning the race.
Oh, okay. So it's not 1 for winning the race, it's 5. Wait. So in total, you're earning
You could earn 7 playoff points a race.
7
correct.
total.
Yes, you can earn 7 playoff points every race. At Coke 600, you could earn 8.
Oh, yeah, but that's only because they have 4 stages.
That's what I'm saying.
Which I don't understand why there's 4 stages.
Because it's a
Because
longer
there is.
race. So 2 laps to go for Corey. Huge gap. Nobody
Yeah.
around.
Except for Spook.
And Prattman, but Prattman's about to go 1
Yeah.
down. Smoothie's
He's
1
surrounded
down.
by lap cars.
Nobody of importance around this 33 of Corey. Coming to the start-finish line. Last lap for Corey here at Chicagoland.
Wow.
What a dominant drive it has been. Corey did not win stage 1, but it was in a photo finish with Bud. Stage 2 did go to Corey. Stage number 3. Well, coming through turns number 3 and turn number 4 for the 33 of Corey. For the 7th time this season, Corey will win here in the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series here at Chicagoland.
That's...
Looks like Aiden will come home 2nd, with Devin 3rd, Miz sat 4th, Malenko 5th, Randall 6th, Grizzly 7th, Bud 8th, Addy 9th, Dan 10th, no, Prattman 10th, Dan 11th. How about Spooby sat 12th, Freak 13th. So are we just going to skip post-race interviews, try to get the next one underway?
Yeah, we're just gonna skip post-race interviews.
What is it going to be, like a 5-minute break and get going, or just go straight into quali?
If you guys want, if it'll help keep more people around for the Xfinity race, we'll just go ahead and take a minute for people to go take pisses and whatnot, and then
Alright.
roll right into the Xfinity race.
All right, so we will get this stream going. We'll get another stream going once again for our Bandits race in just a few moments. We will not get post-race interviews, but Corey's won enough times anyway.
Yeah, we'll have a post-race. We'll wrap up at the end of the night if people want to do it then.
We'll see if I have time to make it, but yep. That is going to do it here for the Wholemade Veedverks Gunman Truck Series here at Chicagoland. It took 40 minutes to get the race going, but when it got going, it was fun. Battles up and down the running order. How about new drivers to the mix? Bud, Randall, all up there, looking to make some indents in this playoff run. Swooby up there as well. Let's see. It can only be better for that Bandits race. In just a few minutes' time, we will see you then.